So, welcome everyone to the part 6 or the last part of our first level of the donut tutorial series in Blender. So, let's start our video here. So, in the last video you have totally completed the donut, and the last thing that we have left with is coloring. So, I have to come in the render mode and you can see there is no color, it is totally white and I want to color it. So first of all I will hide this camera from here, camera selected, and I will hide it because I want to see everything in this donut. So as you can see that this is not colored, so to add a color is to add a material. So first I will add color to my plane or the floor. Here I have selected floor. So I have selected floor, and then at the last here you can see that there is material properties. So I will click on material properties and you can see here there is a new option. Click on this new and then there will all many properties will come, and from there most of it we didn't need. Okay, we only need a few operations here, like the most we need is a base color, subsurface we need, metallic we need, roughness we need, and transmission we need in this tutorial series, and not so much. Okay, so base color is the main thing. So what is the base color here? So if you click on this color, it is white now. If you click here and change it to any other color, it will suddenly change, isn't it? So I will keep it blue because I love blue color, because it is a cool symbol of coolness, isn't it? So I will keep it a light version of the blue, not dark. Okay, one thing you should know that when you do a drawing, and if every objects in the drawing are dark colored, or every objects are in light colored or in not medium colored, then if all objects contain same types of saturations, so it becomes it doesn't focus any object. Okay, if you want to focus at any object, it is needed to change the color variations. Means if you want to focus on a person, so you have to make the person dark colored and the background a light colored. So I want to make the focus here the donut. So here I do not want to focus my floor, so I have made my floor a light color and I will give the donut another dark color. So here you can keep your own color in this floor. So one thing that we need here is I want to give a bit roughness here. Means if you, here is a roughness properties and it is default as 5. So if you move up to 1, then it will not reflect in light, or if you move out to 0, then it will fully reflect lights. Okay, I will make it a slightly bigger from the default value. Okay, now and we didn't need, so let it be. We can name it by clicking here, double click, and then name it as floor. So now here, now I will select my icing here. So I will make my icing first the color. So yeah, make a better view to see, and now with my material properties click on new, and then from the base color give your own flavor. I want chocolatey flavor, so here is no chocolatey type shade, isn't it? This is like a chocolate, but this is not a caramel type shape. This is, I want chocolate. So the shade of chocolate is red plus black, you can give a chocolate, and this is red. And after that, in this side column view, you can see there is a black shader. So from here you can make it too black to get a chocolatey flavor. Get a chocolatey flavor. I love chocolate. I love chocolate. That's why I've given a chocolatey flavor. You can give your own flavor. Like if you want to give a strawberry flavor, give the strawberry color from here. It is easy to give us all. I'm showing you how to give here. Make it blue. Yeah, this is a strawberry flavor. Make it a little light. Yeah, this is a strawberry flavor. But I want chocolate. So this is dark chocolate. Yeah, this is okay, isn't it? This is like a mirror room. So this is now okay, and I want my donut base to be colored. So we have to select my donut base and then assign new, and then okay, one thing I have not named it, the icing one, so I will name it icing, and then I will click here and new, and then I will name it as donut base. So now donut base. Now what I have to do is, okay, one thing, material, sorry, oh, let it be. Then I will make this breadish type. So this is looking grainy because I am not using the graphics card. If you go to material preview, okay, let it, yeah, this is solid mode, this is material preview, and from here it will show better. So give a, yeah, this is the bread, like give your own amounts, do not copy mine. So now I will go to render mode. Yeah, it's okay if you want to a bit darker, saturated. Yeah, this is okay. So now go to my camera view and you can see this one. So here I want my this donut base to be more reflected, so I will decrease the roughness to make it like it is hot and it is coming straight away from the bakery. Okay, and then this is a greater view. Wait for the path tracing sample. Okay, you can see here from there, and I will increase, yeah, this one. I will make it a bit, this roughness more rougher, and then you can give metallic to, oh, don't need. Okay, now subsurface you can give here, don't need. Okay, you can play with it, nothing to matter, you can play everything with it. So it is now a donut, and now I will render it. So I am finished with my materials. You can play with it, you can go to shading tab, and there you can do better. So one thing with my light I want to do is to, where is my light gone? Okay, I can't see. Yeah, so while it is fully black colored, so I will make it a bit more lighter, and then I will move it top, and then if you go here in this light properties, you can see you can increase this radius. So I've increased it radius and go to camera view. Okay, the shadows will now be more not so visible, so I will make it a bit visible. This is top, that's why it is not, the shadows are so, wait a while, let's see after this path tracing one finished. Okay, this light is too far away, see from this direction. Now number pad 0, it's become more, you can play with it, It's nothing to not play with it. It's easy, play with it, take it as a fun, and now it's better. So I will make a render here. So I will click on F12 for rendering. So it will start rendering here. So I will be pausing my video here because I am not using a graphics card, so it will take a longer time. I took off my graphics card, so I am pausing the video here to do not make it more larger. So I am pausing the video here. So everyone can see that this donut is now rendered fully with all its materials. So now one thing that I had to say, that I forgot to say, that you can save this rendering image by clicking on here, image, and then save. You can save it. I can save it like that only. Okay, save it with your own name. Give your own name. You can also change the type also. Let it be to PNG. So, now one thing that is to note is that here, if you see, this donut is now good looking, but there is something grainy. This is known as noise. Okay, so this is, now you can see it is noised. So I have to denoise it. You can see here a lot of noise is here. Lot of noise. I want to denoise it. So denoise is something that when we render into a cycles, it shows in the rendering cycle engine, it gives us a noisy image. To extract that noise, we have to add a filter and edit that Blender here the image, and that was not coming at first, but now it has created the blenders, and now you can denoise an image with default only. So now here the denoising, what it does in the denoising, it takes off all the noise from it and deletes it, and then you will get a very clear image. So after we do render, do not close it, minimize it, and then you have to, one thing is there, if you go to this render properties, you can see here denoising. So you can denoise from it. Here is a render denoising and viewport denoising. If you click on viewport denoising, and it will start with the default, you will get start sample at 32, but you will get 1. I give the amount 32, and you can, in render you can also denoise, but I do not like this rendering, because I observe that it takes slightly more time. So I will not render this one. In the viewport it is really very good to see. You can see there will be a denoising effect from 32. I will convert it into, that's 25. So you will see in the 25, after that it will take a time, and it will denoise fully it. You can see, you have to wait a while. When it will go to 26, you will see that it is fully denoised. Yeah, you can see it is denoised. So now you can know what is denoised. I will make it from 25 to 30. So now alternative way to get a render denoising is for go to composting. So go in the composting, you will see nothing. This is because this use nodes here, the checkbox is enabled. So enable this one and you will get everything. So now click everywhere and again click on composite and drag it far away from it. So what is it? This is the render layers, means this is the image that we now rendered, this one. It is compressed, that's why it is showing like this. Okay, there is a render, and this composite is the result. It gives the result after editing. So one thing, the render layers is connected with this composite, but as nothing is inside it, so this composite will give the result as it gives earlier with the render. So to add something, so after we add, so to see it in another window, you can see here that's drop sheet. You can click here and then go to UV editor and drag it up to see it better. Okay, now here click on here and open render result. So it will show the render result. Okay, now get to the grainy effect, noisy effect. Yeah, it's the noisy. And then for adding a node, you have to add a node for editing it. So to add a node, Shift A, then you will get lot of features. You can search here denoise, but I will not search. I will go from here only, Shift A. Now filter, and here you will get denoise. Click on denoise and drop it this intersecting lines, and you will get, wait a while, you will get here a denoised effect from here. Yeah, now it's a denoised effect. If you make it up, you can see that it is fully denoised, and you can see here in this composite, go to view layer, you will see a denoised effect, and go to composite, see it is denoised. Here also go to view layer and go to composite to see the effect. Yeah, it's fully, this is a very good feature in the Blender 2. New Blender updates. So you can save it from here, this image. Now save this one, and it will save. It's really good one to see. So here make it, so here is denoise. You can make another effects also by Shift A, the in filter, many, blur it, you can go to blur, but I don't need, so delete it. Go to image and make it image. So wait a while, it will come. So it is not coming now, why? Yeah, it may come. Okay, let it be. So now we have got a fully denoised effect, and you can save it from here. So congratulations everyone, you have completed the level 1 of the donut tutorial series, and you can now progress to level 2. So you have done a lot of work here and learned the basic about the donut creating in Blender. So let's end our video here. Stay tuned for the next level, and goodbye. Thank you.